Hi, today I need to tell you why a person you're connected into is silent. This came out while I was shuffling. It is crossed with the bluff card. So either they were wearing a false mask in the relationship or you saw straight through. Okay, did you see through their false mask? And have you called their bluff? Have you blocked them? Okay, there's an energy though of this person thinking about you and wanting to have some form of a conversation. Okay, but we're going to have a look at today, why are they silent? Okay, why are they silent? And why is this coming out now? Let me just get a couple more cards. They want to make you an offer. They're still very, very attracted to you, okay? I feel this was a passionate relationship. I feel it could have been it could have been a hot and cold relationship. When you met this person, you might not have even liked them to start with, but it was very, very up and down and in and out, okay? Periods of good times followed by silence. So let's see, these are flying out today, if I can find it. No, I can't. Let's have another one. Don't know where that one's gone. Okay, right. I feel that they want to say something to you to try and convince you that they've changed. There's some sort of peace offering they want to bring in, okay? But I'm hearing to say that I don't feel that you will truly believe it. No, because at the bottom of the deck, I've got the bad habits card. So I feel they're going to come in, try and make some form of peace offering, but for you, there were definitely bad habits within this relationship, either addiction, some toxicness, that kind of thing, and I'm not sure that you'll be totally convinced, okay? They still like you though, all right? They're still holding on to you energetically, and I think this is important for you to know. All we are is energy. They haven't left your energy field, okay? You could be thinking about them. They could be popping into your head, that kind of stuff. But let's have a look. Let's see what else wants to come out. I'll find out if they're going to come back in. But also, anything else that wants to come out for you today, because I've been getting a change in energy, in your energy, in the last few readings. Although your ex's energy is coming out, it's almost like it's coming out to be closed out. Okay, I'm really feeling that very, very strongly. So let's see. I'll give these a shuffle. Just while I'm shuffling though, give them another shuffle. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I do love your support. Thank you very much for all your comments. Please leave comments. I do read them all. If you would like a reading, just click on the title of the video. Links below in the description box. Everything's on the website. Go check it out. Okay. Yeah, I feel this is you. Okay, you know, the spiritual hater cards come out as well, and I feel you got to a point, I'll keep it simple, where you just really got sick of them hating on your personality. I'm sure this came out a couple of days ago. There is a very strong energy of you. You're done. Their energy can feel it, and they're going to come knocking on your door in some shape or form, okay? But yeah, you're uninterested. They didn't like, they put you down, they belittled you in some shape or form. They could have been always partying as well. That links into the addiction. Now, even if it wasn't partying, they could have just gone out a lot, you know, or left you on your own, or not included you. Or you could have always felt that they had time for their hobbies or something, and they didn't make time for you. They're looking for information on you, okay? This is really to see, I think, if they can actually come back in or speak to you or make some sort of a move on you, but they're looking for dirt on you. It's the dirt digging, all right? So they're definitely digging, but I think you got fed up of them being clout hungry. So they were somebody who would say something, do anything, and make shit up just so people would either feel sorry for them or they would get their own way. It's almost like the energy of kissing ass wherever you go, just to get what you want. They were very fickle, weren't they? Very fickle. Let me know in the comments if they were fickle. I feel they were fickle, okay? They hated happiness. They hated you being happiness, yeah. This card came out in 2 or 3 readings ago. I can't remember, but I know that card with that spiritual hater has been out very recently, both cards. You're light. So this is a very strong message for you, because I've given you this message already in a previous video. There's something good coming in for you, okay? There's something good coming in for you. Your ex can feel it and it's irritating them. Let's just have one more. What's this? Running, okay? Oh my gosh, another one. Your light irritates their demons. Yeah, you were too much for them, but in a good way. You showed them how a decent person should be. Okay, you showed them how a decent person should be. And people like that don't like it. They will literally run for the hills, blame you, play the victim, and then when things aren't working out in their own life, when they've legged it, then they have a tendency to come back in. So let's get this deck. Let's just see what is going on in their environment. What's going on in this person's environment, please? Yeah, Fool in reverse. They're stuck. They've made a mistake. They jumped off the cliff like the proverbial fool, and there was no soft landing, okay? Where they've gone or whatever they're doing is a mistake, and their impulsiveness is catching up with them, all right? Yeah, they've gone into a situation now. If they're in a relationship, it's definitely heating up there, but not in a good way, because the Knight of Cups is out in the reverse. So either they don't want the person they're with, or the person doesn't want them. It's unrequited love, all right? I feel your person has got a really shallow sense of self. They've got very poor boundaries, okay? But they pretend they haven't. They pretend they haven't. They pretend they've got good boundaries, strong boundaries, but they have not got strong boundaries at all. And yeah, 2 of Cups in the reverse in their environment. So yeah, there's a relationship split going on. Somebody that they went to, somebody they could have been involved in for a while. They now feel a fool. It's not working out. Somebody doesn't want them. Someone's emotionally manipulating them, and they're pretty stuffed, really. Yeah, I tell you what, it's the other person they're with that doesn't want them. The Queen of Cups is out here in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's a person. It's a court card. They don't want them. Okay, so there's unrequited love, and this other person they're with is very, very emotionally manipulative. Okay, there could even be some codependency going on here. You know, Queen of Cups in reverse sometimes to me can talk of addictions, or it's somebody who uses their emotions to get what they want, very dramatic, quite vain, okay? So yeah, the shit's hit the fan where they are, and I just feel they'd like to speak to you, but I just don't feel that you'll be having any of it. Let me have a look at your energy. Let's go into your energy. Whoa, right, okay. You are going to get a message. It is your energy, but obviously this is all mixed in together. You're going to get a message, all right. I feel this information will help you close this out once and for all right. Somebody is going to tell you the truth. Now, I feel this message will come in when this person attempts to get back into your life. I'm hearing to say to you that the ex will make some attempt to get back into your life, but they will, but then when they do that, that somebody else is going to tell you something that really is that final nail. okay? It's that final nail for you. You've got a new beginning. Yes, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, gosh. Embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Yeah. Just put, just claim that. Just say, I am ready. I am ready, because you are. This must be the third reading where I'm getting that the past is closing out. But I feel it's going to come back in one last time. Yes, Ace of Swords. Go for it. The truth's coming out, but you're going to win. The Ace of Swords, it means you're going to get truth, you're going to get clarity with that Page of Swords. You are going to get a message that is going to completely be that last piece in the puzzle for you. Honestly, that will just, you will just be then really looking forward to what you want to do in your life. You're going to have an amazing idea, and you must implement it. Okay, don't overthink it. Don't let the ego talk you out of it, because it will do. You'll think of something, and then within a few seconds, the ego is like, oh, you can't do that. You'll fail. Oh, no. People will think you're stupid. No, 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 no. You've got to do it. Okay? Awakening. Yeah, you're going through an awakening as well. I feel this relationship's totally changed you. You're not the person that was with your ex anymore. You've changed, okay? I think you've really worked on yourself to a point that you really know that you are the best, because you always were. That's why they treated you the way they did, because you shone like the brightest star in the sky. You light up a room when you walk in. People adore you, okay? And they didn't like that, because they can't do it, all right? So yeah, change the way that you're looking at a certain situation, all right? But please embrace your uniqueness. Don't ever, ever change for anybody. Let them go. This is very important today. You're ready. Like I say, leave it in the comments. I am ready. Okay? Take some risks. Take some chances. Whatever you're comfortable with, obviously, but take them. All right? Four of Wands in your energy. You are going to enter a very stable part of your life. You could be moving, you could be going to weddings, lots of socializing. If there's been issue with families, those bonds will be repaired. Your energy is amazing. Okay, but it could be a house move with the Four of Wands. If you're waiting for that, that is also positive. Okay, but you're going to come into a period now in your life where you are contented and you are peaceful. All right, you're contented and you're peaceful. Yeah, you're being asked to let go of burdens that are not yours. You've struggled for quite a while. You've pushed uphill on your own, trying and trying and trying. Spirit is saying, let it go, okay? Not all responsibilities are yours to carry, okay? Whatever's going on in your life, you're being asked to let it go. People will have to understand that you are ready to embrace you now. You've always been there for people. You've been through hell and back with this relationship, with toxicity. There's a very strong energy of your ex going to somebody else, as we were chatting about, and you've been through a lot. Right, you've also got somebody else coming into your energy, King of Wands. Okay, there's a new person. Right, okay, it's going to be very unexpected. Could be a fire sign. Funny, charming, energetic. Okay, but this person is going to come into your energy at some point, and I feel that's linked into the Fool energy. All right. Let's see what that's about, and then I will go back to your ex's energy, because they're linked in. It's all linked in. The message is for you to almost close it out. Yes, fun times. Now, this King of Wands energy does like to have fun. They're very social. They can be into sporting, but clubs. They're the sort of person that's a joiner, and they're very good. They're very good people, and they have a lovely high energy, really high energy. You're gonna have some fun. Oh, it's lovely. Okay, this person's older than you. All right, very mature, but guess what's underneath it? So we've got a mature person, past love. This could be somebody, not your ex that we're still channeling. This could be somebody that you've known before your ex. Okay. Could be divorced. All right, this person could be divorced. So it could be somebody, this King of Wands energy, that you've known in the distant past, somewhere along the line. Maybe you dated them briefly or something, or they're a friend of a friend. But you know, it could be somebody like that. Let us see what's going to happen with your ex. Right, what are they doing? Yeah, they're going to communicate. I've got the Magician here. What's going to happen is they're going to find out, Three of Pentacles, that you are now changing. You've changed. You could be changing your work or something as well, but they know that you are in a new environment or with a different group of people, and they're not going to like that. That is what's going to push them over the edge, I feel. Yeah, it'll be very sudden, out of the blue. I've got the Tower, but the Magician's here, so I do feel you'll have some communication from them, okay? I really do feel that at some point, this ex, when they realise that you've got a new friend, okay? When they realise you've got a new friend and you've got a different project, there's something else you're going to get involved in with this Three of Pentacles. And somebody's going to be able to give you good advice and help you, but you're going to be part of a team with something, all right? But I just think that they will come back in then. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, this is what they want. I'll have to cover this up because of the, hang on, because of the image on YouTube. It's the Lovers, okay? But you know, this is an outcome card, so you're going to be happy whatever happens. All right, whatever you choose to do, you will be in some relationship with that Four of Wands, peaceful, contented and calm. You will have a choice to make, but the choice will be yours. You get to choose what happens, okay? You get to choose what happens. Anything else on the ex, please? Yeah, they've come out as the Emperor, so they are very controlling at times and very much my way or the highway energy. Very rigid. If it's going their way, they're fine, but if it's not, no. Everything's going to fall down in their life. There's the Tower again. We've seen that twice today, okay? And this is clarifying for us that when that Tower goes, then you will hear from this person. Yeah, you will. Why is the Tower going down? Because they want to move on. They're going to have to move on. They're being pushed out. Someone's leaving them. I feel someone's leaving them. Yeah, and then there's the Magician again, okay? Somebody's leaving them. Yeah, that your ex has got a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear at the moment, and they're not a happy bunny. No, they're going to have to leave where they are, okay? It's going to be over, that relationship. It's going to be over. But somebody else has got more control over what they can do at the moment than they have. Somebody else has got the higher hand, as it were. So, okay, right, let's just have a couple more messages for you. But that's why they're silent, because they're just waiting, I feel, for the right time, almost. But what's going to push them is when they find out you've got a new friend. Yeah, assess the situation with that ex very carefully, okay? Attend to the details. The Magician can be a lovely card. It is a communication card, but sometimes if it's been a relationship from the past where there was some lies, it means that the ex can come back in and try and spin you a tale, okay, of how they've changed. And attend to the details and assess the situation means think very carefully. If you feel they're not telling you the truth, they're not telling you the truth. Don't wait for don't second guess your intuition, okay? But let your fears dissolve around life at the moment, because you should be proud. Oh, you should be proud of yourself. That's just flown out there. You should be proud of yourself. You've done amazing, okay? Absolutely amazing. So things are on the change. I know it's probably a similar message to last time, but that's why I keep getting it, so that you know that this is for you, okay? I love you. Keep rocking and rolling. Just be yourself. You just tell them all to tootle off, okay? They're not worth your time. And that ex,